This is entitled The Dirt. I know what it is to be stepped on. I know what it is to be spit on. I know what it is to be dumped on. I know what it is to be taken for granted. I can tell you what it is to be used and never get any thanks. I can tell you how it feels to be misused. I can tell you how it feels to be rained on. I can tell you about having things buried on the inside of you. I can tell you what it is to be dark dirt. I can tell you about the smell of manure. I can tell you about rotten fruit. I can tell you about no happy feet. The happy feet are where the vacationers are, where the sand is white and rich, the place where dirt is appreciated. Dirt is handled with joy. People will lay on the white sand. There'll be no complaints. This dirt is popular, appreciated by all. The red dirt you can only find in certain parts. I look strange to some. Others don't know what to do with me. Some think I'm just for play. Mostly, I stay in my space. You never hardly see me stray from this place. I don't mix well with this race. I just mostly stay put and don't try to keep up with the pace. They call me dirt, but I have a story. I have some secrets to tell. I'm still connected to the grapevine. I really got a lot of connections, but I get no protection. You can find me in pots. Also, you can find me in the big and the small house. Some dismiss me from day to day, but I get in their house anyway. Some sweep me out again, then I get in through the wind. Most don't like my touch and don't appreciate me much. They take from me and never give, but without me they wouldn't have a destiny. A little water they only give so they can thrive and live, but I know how valuable I am. I'm thinking of a little lamb. Yes, I have to appreciate myself. Without me, there wouldn't be a chef. There would be no food to eat, not even a treat. For as long as I can remember, I was the underdog. I know well the smell of the pen and the hog. I know about the dark night covered with the fog. I have a history with the old wooden log. Yes, I've been in some big mansions. I've been used for expansions. I had to stay in place and serve. Also, I did observe. How can I not see what is continually before me? I'm everywhere, and yet about me people don't care. I worked for no hire. I seem to be always under fire. They call me the mire. I don't get the respect of a tire, but I'm valuable. I was used to build this economy. Where would the crops be planted without me? I'm valuable. I'm a valuable part of this country. Not many want to mingle with me. They think my aim is to get them dirty. Yet they forgot that I was used to keep them alive. I'm really the foundation. I am the same dirt that I used to be. I still know about a sophisticated misery. I'm a different color depending on where I go. Sometimes called a no good so-and-so. Until this day, I'm dug into, through and through. Will I ever find rest? Perhaps this is just a test. Will I remain in my uniqueness? I am in the north, south, the east, and the west. I'm only here to bless, yet I am continually treated as less. Perhaps one day things will change. I'm looked upon as strange. I'm only embraced for certain things. I do my best work in the spring. Great men have stepped on me. Poor men have said you're not of quality. And yet, they do appreciate the trees, but they're placed in only a certain place like the bees. I know what it is to feel the weight of a building built upon my land. Because of me today, it still stands. There's a fire in my belly, yet without me there would be no jelly. My ground is so wet with tears from the tired and endless years that I'll no longer hold the mountains in its space. I'm spreading out. I'm going to cover this place. They're talking about me on the news, not knowing I just blew a fuse. I'm getting a new respect, even by those that say they got intellect. When I stay in place, there seems to be peace. But this is the day of my release. Now I'm doing a mighty shaking. I'm tired of baking. When I move out of place, everyone seems to know. I have so much power within me to show. I can affect the whole city. Afterwards, I can arise pity. There's a power on the inside of me. It seems longing to be set free. The earthquake says, I even have a destiny. And I know I'm an original. I'm not looking for equality. Yes, I have seen much poverty on my land. This I can hardly stand. The cries for food go on and on and on. I see those that have and won't share what they own. But I have some memories that make me proud. They rang out real loud. A runaway slave being given a piece of bread by a stranger, fleeing for his life in sudden danger. I even saw the one born in the manger, who came to deliver the stranger. I watched babies being snatched from their mothers while being sold to another. I watched husbands and wives being ripped apart, being taken someplace to make a new start. I watched men being whipped with lashes on their back because they were called lazy and slack. Remember, I know about the blood being spilled on the ground while men cried out with a painful sound, with their last breath thinking back to when they wore a crown. I witnessed men tormenting others without even a sound. I know what it is to be cold with the weight of the world to hold. Men stood on me while they were gazed at and being sold. There are some things I saw that have never been told. Yet they call me dirt. But if you know just who you are, this can't hurt. Sooner or later, they all have to come back to me. You might say I am their destiny. This has been The Dirt.